Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Thank you for coming in to see what happens today. And today we're going to be doing something slightly simple. We're still fixing off the old project. So the first thing that we're doing is sorting out the mob farm. First things first, let's kill the mobs that are down here. That will make some spawn at the top, which isn't necessarily correct for us, but we need to fix the mob farm itself. So that is what we're doing first. And you might be asking, what is it that we need to fix? Well, I realized that there is a flaw in this mob farm design. A flaw that I made by accident. What we need to do is put wooden trapdoors for them to try and walk onto, and then they'll just walk there. But like the timing, as you can see, isn't correct necessarily, but that should hopefully be good. We just need to swap it so it's 2 and then 2 and then 2 and then 2, because then it should make spawning go faster as well. So I'm going to quickly put in wood. So we need to go through the nether because as you can see, 21 of these. We need more than 21. So I'm just going to quickly grab a stack or two, and then I'll tell you what I found was actually a flaw in the mob system. Whoopsie. Well, I have no idea why I lit it up, because I need to take this down because it's contributing to the issues. And can you guess what the issue is with the system, which I'm going to be fixing in a moment? There is a lot of adjustment that's needed for the water system, but I finally got this worked out, where no matter where a mob drops in this 2x2, they're going to get knocked down and they're going to go into this. But that doesn't really count. I think I'm going to need to take 1 million more signs, and let me just show you how this is slightly difficult to do. I had to think of the word to use that's appropriate. So what we need to do is push them this way, right? But then we couldn't have one over here because that won't allow us to actually come out here. What we'd have to do is at least come back 2. So this is going to make the water do lots of things, unfortunately, but we just have to suck it up. Okay, so there we go. Just so that I can do that, and then that, and we'll close up these holes in a moment, but this would need to go here, this water over there, and then here we just go shift click, shift click, shift click, and bring that there. Now you see it's not going anywhere, and if I am in this, if I drop down over here, I will get pushed slowly but surely this way, and then drop into that water over there, and then go down because it's going to push me. But that's kind of what I have to try and work out for the system. And on the other side of that, it's kind of disastrous because we will need to stop baby zombies from spawning, but that is a little bit of the mob cap, and I think we can deal with that. If you have an idea, obviously let me know, because as you can see, it's kind of slightly difficult and bad, but I'll just quickly make all of these channels. And now we are going to lose blocks, and I don't know why I put that torch there, but we're going to just make this go further down. So yeah, whoopsie. I'm thinking of a way that I can fix the system, and so far, I'm pretty sure this isn't going to work, but you'll see. As we finish bringing this down, it's the time for us to point out the discussion of the episode. This discussion today is something that came up completely randomly for me, and I kind of hope that you'll join that discussion, and I would really enjoy that. So, how do you treat getting sick? I went and got medicine and saw doctors and stuff like that. Like, I don't have to worry about that because I know the rules of thumb and that's what I do. So, what is your opinion? Because I've sorted it out, but last week I couldn't even talk. It was slightly amusing, but also slightly disastrous. So let's just go down to the water and see, are there any blocks? Yes, there are. It was disastrous, but I got the medicine and sorted it out, and I'm still coming off of it now, but I literally couldn't even talk. Now, that's why I'm asking what your opinions are about things like that, because it'd be nice to know what other people feel these days, especially because it's changed in the years. And on the other side of this is the first time in years that I've been sick, so it's a bonus, and that's pretty much it. So we're going to start sorting out the system in a moment. Alrighty, so this will need to go 8 from here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this is basically going to come all the way over to this side, and that's where it's going to push them down in the water. But I think that this is not completely correct, because if we go from here, what we'd need to do is not have it on that block. It would go down over there. Whoops. And pay attention. This edge guy. I'm not telling you to pay attention. This edge guy needs to pay attention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. And that would go down to there. So this would go down 2. And this would go across. And you can see why this isn't going to look good. But we've got to try, don't we? I do believe that that's the good side. And then here we would go from this level. Okay, let's grab some more wood, because the wood is the scaffold. gotta have something that's a scaffold. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that is at the higher level. So this wouldn't need to go all the way over there. It would need to go to this block here, because this will be where we line that up. So this, I think, is the way that we're going to have to do it. It is going to take a lot, and I've just been thinking about it. This down here would go all the way here, and then we'd also need water down there. So I'm going to quickly start laying this out, because otherwise it's not going to be a project that we finish. And this kind of didn't work, and that's why I'm just going, I need to make a way that the mobs will go down, that we can use this as a mob trap, because some mobs, they don't have the possibility of sinking through the water, they float on top like creepers, and that's why we were not getting creeper spawns. Oh my word. So one moment, So, I made them 8 by 8 for the water because I kind of feel like I'm not going to succeed. And actually, let's just be safe and we'll stick the wood back here for a moment. We can sort out the rest in a moment. But now, does this make sauces? Yes. Perfect. Oh. Now, I just need to fill in the water. So, see you in a moment. We should be able to go up now. So, this is the last water. And then we will be able to see if we succeeded. And now, it's just, let's head up. And I think that looks like too much light. But honestly, I think it might be these torches. So let's just quickly make ourselves an infinite water source. Because we kind of need to stock these up again. There we go. And I'm on the wrong side. And let's use an ender pearl. So let's just put the torch up there. And whoops, I suppose. But we have an infinite source. Perfect. And I need to heal, probably. But I feel like that's just slightly rushing. So let's just do that. 3, 4. And now we need to clear this out. We've got the 4 we need. Yes, I can count. So let's just quickly stick that in there and that in there. And then we'll grab that. And obviously that. And I'm going to put the water and put these trapdoors down. And yeah, that'll be it, I guess. And there it should be fine. And I want to alternate the two sides. So now we need to just close this part up. And I put them into the ender chest. I need to get some stone. So this we'll quickly do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And the mobs are spawning. Whoopsie. Thank you, phantoms. You just made this difficult. My items are in the sea. I just went out because the mobs were spawning too much. And now we need to get it back. Whoopsie. If I was smart, I wouldn't need to do this. But clearly today, that's not necessarily true. Now, that's where the experience is. The items should be there. Thank you. Ooh. I just hope I have rockets. And I also thought about it and went, wait. I should have probably also grabbed food. But that's my problem now. And as you saw, the mob spawner is now working already with that little window open. So let me just grab the stuff and try and see if we still have our elytra and stuff. Oh, thank you. There's more here. Thank you. Ooh. I think we might need to rush the mending. So now we're going to need to change things. Well, I looked around a lot. It was basically morning when we got here, and it's basically noon. I couldn't find it, so we're going to have to adjust what we're doing. And I know it's here somewhere. But we're going to go through the ender portal down here because we don't have an elytra currently. So, see you in a moment. You will have to let me know, please, where I put the backup elytra, because I have no idea where I put it, so I can't do anything currently. I am now going to try and go through the nether, or sorry, the end, and find myself the backup elytra, as in get a new one, but that's not going to be very likely, so hope for the best, I suppose. I have elytra. It doesn't have mending, but take a look where we are. I hunted and hunted and hunted, and I was getting close to not having enough life. But let's go double check if there's a mending book. I really hope there is, but we might have to do something else completely. And I have 5 ender pearls left after that. Ooh. So, one moment. And thank you that I had feather falling. I didn't. How did I survive that? First things first, let's try get gunpowder. And so far, no creepers have dropped, but I'm just hopeful currently. And at least they take enough damage where they're falling 2 blocks shorter. There we go. Now we can grab the stuff that we accidentally lost up there. I was just like, oh my word. How do I do this now? Perfect. This does mean we're going to do something else this episode. So let's just grab what we've got. So, the new mob farm works now that we've sorted that out. But we're going to be being slightly evil now. We need mending for these wings. And yes, wings of bananas. So, what we're going to do is we're going to try and get the fishing going. And then next episode, what we're going to have to do is actually start making the villager spawner for ourselves. So, now I'm just going to unfortunately do like 5 minutes of fishing and we'll see how we do, because we can't guarantee things if we don't get mending, and that's kind of what we need. And I also brought the magenta glass. That's going to, for whatever reason, be the roof here, and we can close the door. Now we can start. And let's just double check what we can do. And we look over there, the bottom right corner. There we go. And this should work out for us. And I will stop recording when we get the first thing. And let's hope it looks like a book, because then we might not stop recording. We'll go check what it is. And yeah, I kind of don't want to do this, but I literally don't think we'll be able to find another elytra. So currently the better thing to do is get mending so that we can save this elytra, and I must be careful about phantoms. And we got the first thing and it was a fish, so one moment. And now to see if it paid off. And the answer is probably a no. But we need to just take a look all the way in the system. And I pretty much have no guarantee of where it's going to go. So let's just see. There and there and there. Well, we got an unbreaking book, if that fits the bill. But unfortunately, we're just going to have to continue. So yeah, I need the mending book and then I'll be comfortable. So this will take me ages and I'll see you in a second. So as you can understand, the second fishing was fruitful, to use the appropriate word. And basically we got a single book of mending from the second fishing rod, and that's where we're going to leave it. But what we're going to have to do is we're going to make sure we try to get the villager trading and stuff like that sooner. So I think that's probably what we're going to start with next episode. But here we go. Wings of the banana, you are welcoming mending. There we go. So we accidentally died and I need to sort that out, but I'm just trying to decide what to do. We'll just have to see what happens in the next episode, and all I can say is thanks for watching, and I appreciate you guys coming through, and I hope I'll see you in the future. And I kind of need to fix the storage and this walkway. Yeah, I just suddenly realized I forgot to show. I've started to do quite a bit here. We've got the stone and stuff, and by the automatic fisher that we said we don't want to use, we have a path. And as you can see here, in case I haven't shown it before, there's a walkway all the way along here and goes all the way over here and perfectly suits the environment, I kind of think. But we need to make lots more pathways and walkways, and I need to fix this stairway. But we'll have to take a look at that next time, and I'll just say thank you very much once again. Cheerio.
Infinite power.